Today I am talking to Ro Bogart, and she's going to tell me her experiences in the AUBURN DUESENBERG Club, and I'd like to see what she has to say to.
Well, my husband had an employee who had a cord, and the man parked it in a garage and never did anything with it. Matt kept bugging him to buy it. The man kept saying, no, I have to work for it. I don't want to hear about the transmission and all that jazz. So the day the man was going to retire, he said to Matt, do you still want that cord? And Matt said, yeah. He said, well, let's go get it. I had no idea what he was bringing home. I had never seen a picture of a cord or anything else. But I must tell you that my father had me ready for Matt. My dad was a car guy and took carburetors apart on Sunday just to clean them and so forth. So I was in training for a lot of years, and we've had such a good time. As I said, he was so quiet that the club has really brought him out of the quietness anyway. And we, as I said before, we didn't join when we first got the car. Foolishly, we waited till the car was restored. So had we to do it all over again, we would have joined in '70 when we.
How many years have you been a member?
75 or 6 we joined.
75.
75.
How many offices in the club have you held?
Let's see, I was secretary, treasurer, vice president, first president in charge of vice. And I was president for 2 years, and Nettie got me into working at the tent and at the gate, and I have done that ever since.
There are people in an awful lot of trouble.
Yeah, really kind of thing. But a lot of people get upset with me because I don't go to the women's tea, but I have so much fun out at the tent and the gate with the guys that I just, don't wish to go sit and be still.
Which is your favorite ACD car?
Well, as long as my husband's sitting here, I better say it's a 1936 Accord Westchester. But I would like to have, for myself, a little Cabriolet Auburn that I could drive, because I can't handle that car. It's bad enough steering a Accord, but then when you put modern tires on it, the steering radius is way cut down, and I see him with his toolmaker arms trying to turn that thing up. I know I couldn't do it. Besides, we'd be from here to that doorway, and we'd be in divorce court, because I'm not an aggressive driver, and that wouldn't suit. But I like your little blue car, and I like your Ramblin' Rose too. So they're smaller and more able to be handled, I think.
Oh, they're nice cars to drive.
Yes, that's what people tell me. So,
what do you enjoy about the club?
Again, it's the people, and I also enjoy the historic sites that we go to see. I bought the Discover magazine when it came out, and every month when that would come, I would be so shocked about how many of the historic sites were written up in there that we had been to with ACD people, kind of thing. So I had been an only child, and when I make close friends, they become part of my family, and so that's the way ACD people are really family to me.
What's your most immoral? Memorable.
Memorable. I think.
It's getting time to. Yeah. It's getting time to quit.
I think when he had his heart attack while on tour, while driving the Accord, that was kind of memorable. It wasn't really that scary because I was like, it can't be happening as far as I was concerned. But we had Gary and Sharon Vick riding with us, so they took the car back to Auburn. Lynn was living in Ohio, our daughter, and she came down to be with me and drove us to Indianapolis where they took him to put the stents in. And Dick Green put his L29 in the museum and put our Accord in his cart hauler and hauled it right home to our driveway. And it was just, everybody was so concerned. I cannot tell you how many men came up to me and said, do you have enough money? Because this was an unexpected thing. And actually there were people fighting over how our car was going to get home. Because everybody had, Joel Givner had already decided he could take it to Ohio, and somebody else, kind of thing. And so everybody was so helpful and rallied around, so I really felt so loved and cared for that I really forgot to be frightened for him, kind of thing. So, that was memorable. And the other one was having a blowout on the Pennsylvania Turnpike on Labor Day morning.
Labor Day.
Labor Day. I tell you, if it hadn't been for his strong arms holding that car on the road, we would have been in the center divider kind of thing. So that was very untimely, but it worked out. We didn't have an accident.